Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. We are now joined by Isaac Banks, the Dubai resident with a mission. He wants to trade his way from a 1 dirham coin to a house on the Palm.
Yes, very, very true.
Amazing. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me, ladies.
So what you're doing is so fascinating. Everyone on the internet is just so intrigued by what this 1 dirham project is. So tell us more about that.
Okay, so the 1 dirham project is kind of a social experiment where I'm looking to trade up from 1 dirham all the way up to a house on the Palm through a series of trades. Basically, I've gone through 5 trades at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm currently up to a jukebox all the way from 1 dirham.
So basically we've had a conversation before the show and I'm like, what do I have that's valuable to someone? But where did the idea come from? It's got a very catchy name, by the way.
Thank you very much.
So where did the inspiration for it come from?
Okay, so back in 2006, there was a Canadian blogger who through 14 trades actually traded up from a red paper clip right up to a house in a small town in Canada. So I kind of took that as inspiration and thought, in Dubai, you know what, we can do it on a much grander scale. For me,
You went all out?
pretty much. Right? For me, I see Dubai as it's kind of a place where anything's possible. Like that, you come to Dubai, you come here, you know, for fame, for fortune, to create a better life for your family. No matter what job you're in, it's here to do something really, really good, and that's kind of what I thought. Right, anything's possible in Dubai.
Okay, so right now you're at a jukebox. Tell us how you got there from that 1 dirham coin.
What's the first trade?
Yeah.
Okay, great question. The first trade was a Dubai keychain. So that was, you know, maybe I think 10 dirham worth trade.
And how did you get that? So obviously now there's people interested because you're a little way into the project.
Yes.
How long ago was the first trade and how did you find, who was the first person
Okay, so the first
on the ladder of trades?
The first trade was about 6 weeks ago, so late February.
Quick.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. So I started in late February. First trade was late February. It was actually one of a guy that I know through some social circles. He's a Kiwi guy, so you know we had the Kiwi connection there. And I'm like, mate, this is what I'm doing. Would you be happy to do this with me? He's like, yeah, of course. He's
Let
like,
me see what I have.
so for 1 dirham, mate, I can give you a keychain. And I'm like, all right, I'll take that, right? And it was a Dubai keychain, so even better. And then moving forward from there, from the keychain, I traded to a Paw Patrol backpack.
Oh.
Yep. Which was actually, it was a great trade, but it was really hard to get rid of because the audience that I had at the time was quite small. I was advertising it on different platforms and not too many people need a Paw Patrol backpack.
I feel like some age groups would.
I have no idea what a Paw Patrol backpack is. Is it for kids?
Yeah, it is perfect. So Paw Patrol is a little kids show. Basically, with I think there was 4 dogs to start off with in the cartoon show. They've now changed to 6, so it's expanded.
I'm sorry, there's parents here ripping their hairs out, being like, how do you not know Paw Patrol?
Exactly. So basically,
It's a certain audience.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
Not for us.
so some of the dogs are firefighters. You know, it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Firefighting dogs.
Yes, we're aware.
So I traded that, and this was a huge trade up. The lady didn't actually need the Paw Patrol bag, but what she wanted to do was she wanted to put it online to a kind of pay it forward page. So I'm not sure if it's gone online. I haven't followed that up. I need to follow that up. But she traded me a Ted Baker laptop bag.
Nice.
Because
Give up. Stop right now. You're done. Why bother with the house?
Exactly, right? Because her husband didn't need it. He had a laptop bag and he'd used it maybe twice or 3 times, and you know, wasn't so important. And from there, we went up to we leveled up again. Actually, I was lucky enough that one of my friends went into kind of it was a pit at the Bahrain Grand Prix, and was able to meet Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, etc., etc.
Getting on to do Bizzle to check on to continue.
So I traded for a signed F1 Mercedes hat with Lewis Hamilton and George Russell.
Oh, that is a nice.
I'm literally checking like the actual value of what that might be because that is a lot of money.
And so then I changed that to I traded that up to an amazing jukebox.
A jukebox?
A jukebox.
A working jukebox, like the type that you'd see in
jukebox.
like a diner.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's it has CDs that spin in it. It's not a record playing jukebox, but it's got your tuner. I've just upgraded it so it has Bluetooth as well. and I'm working on the jukebox as we speak, so that whenever I trade it to anyone, they have a fantastic product, right? Like I don't mind upgrading these things so that obviously it upgrades the value for people, because at the end of the day, I want people to see value in what they trade.
Interesting.
So have you gotten any offers for your jukebox yet?
I have actually.
Still?
Yeah. so the other yesterday actually, I got a Mazda 9 offered to me. No, sorry, Mazda 3 2009 offered to me.
car?
A car, yeah.
Like a real car or a toy car?
A real car.
You've been offered a real car?
For a jukebox?
For a jukebox, perfect.
Someone really wants that jukebox.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen the jukebox though? It's like this big. It's very cool.
Oh,
It's
how
like a
much
full
does it worth?
side. I'd assume
Just doing a little check
I assume
here.
between 6 and 10k AED. But then again, for me, it's in Dubai. It's such a collector's item. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get jukeboxes
exactly.
in Dubai. You can't buy
100%.
jukeboxes in Dubai. So it's really, if someone wants this for their office, for their man cave, for their lady cave,
Office, yeah.
whatever,
It would look, a jukebox would look very cool here.
it would look very cool in your office. Great idea.
We have this LED screen. Apparently it's worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah, I could do that. No, but yeah, so Mazda 3
This is
2009.
gonna kill you.
Simran's phone is worth a lot of money, I think.
Yes. It's quite expensive.
Gold plated.
It's been customized completely.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here, I'm genuine. It's we love
Totally worth exchanging with a jukebox.
Do you think?
Yeah. It's completely customized, so it makes it around 12,000. Worth
Oh,
12,000.
geez, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do the trade.
You've met Simran before.
I wonder if anyone wants a customized phone.
So there, so you've been offered a Mazda 9, how do you decide on the trades? For example, Simran tells you this is worth 12k.
Yeah.
First of all, is it? And then how do you decide that the trade is actually going to be value to you?
So I use my gut feeling first of all, and then secondly I put it out to the community. So I put it out on the Instagram and the TikTok page, and I'm like, guys, do you think this is a good trade? And if people say yes, trade it, then I trade it.
Oh.
Very, very simple. It's very community led.
Talk, we love you.
It's an amazing community for them to be so supportive and honest.
Yeah, very, very good. Like I think people who buy into this journey, who want to see it happen, as I said before, want to see that anything's possible in Dubai, and I think that's a big part of it. And the second thing around it is it's a bit of fun, right? Like it's super fun. It's really hard work. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm doing 40-hour weeks at work and then 40-hour weeks on this kind of thing. So you're hustling.
Does
and
it
stuff
really
like that.
take that much time behind
It does. So yeah, 100%. Like
You're hustling.
finding the right people, talking to the right people, like finding trades, trying to find the right people who can take you to the right people to really kick this thing up. Because if you look behind the scenes, it's a lot of finding what people want and things like that, right? So it's very, very time.
So you have to make sure that someone wants the 12k phone on the other side. So someone tells you it's worth 12k, it's very nice, it's working, but actually, is someone on the other side going to give me a lot more for it?
Exactly.
I mean, a journalist's phone with all the secrets that we have in there.
I mean, would you wipe it first though? That's my issue.
No, that's good. It's
all
comes
yours.
with all the secrets.
Excellent. Look, as I said, what I'll need to do is I'll need to put it out to the community. I need to ask them, should I trade a journalist's phone? They may say yes.
Yeah.
But
You have to mention Simran though, because that will be like.
the Lovin Dubai journalists, because we have all the juice. Have
Yeah.
you seen our gram?
I have. It is pretty nice.
Yeah. Camels in your backyard. I
Yeah.
mean,
Talking about camels.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a when I get up to about 50 to 70k, I've been offered a camel.
Okay, so you have to reach that value.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean, right? I've got everything up in the
when
back.
you take up a camel, because you will have to take care and maintain the animal, right?
100%. So don't worry, all sorted that out
All
already.
above board, guys.
All
It's
above,
okay.
all above board. Basically, there's a camel farm up north, and the said camel would live on the camel farm, very well cared for, until someone wanted to trade it.
Okay, so you wait. So basically, if potentially someone offers you a laptop at this point, I don't know, to where you are in your like price scale,
Yeah.
you'll then wait until you have something that's like closer to the value before you pop up with it?
No. So when someone offers me something, I'll be like, yeah, that's good. But you know, exactly what you're saying. Yeah. So I've got trades in the back end stacking up, but you just need to get to a certain point, right? But the other thing is, it's not like the trade's confirmed because you need to have something that the other person wants. So for instance, if I don't have something that the person who'd like to trade me the camel wants, then they're not going to trade the camel. Very, very simple. So it's a bit of wheeling and dealing at the same time.
I guess it's not as easy as you initially thought it would be, like trading your way up to
Super
the
hard.
top.
Yeah. And the other thing that I realized is every single product has a niche. So the jukebox has a very, very small niche, but at the same point, something like a camel will once again have the same small niche. Something like a Ferrari will have the same small niche.
Your address book at the end of this is just going to be amazing for very small niches. Talk about timeline. So the inspiration, the guy in Canada with the paperclip to a house, it took him...
I think it took him 14 trades and
14 trades over
16 months-ish.
So do you have a timeline or a number of trades that you are trying to kind of get to?
Not a
or
number
will be your stopping point?
Not a number of trades, but a timeline, a year-ish. Look, depending on how close I am, I'm not going to stop or I will stop or whatever. But at the same point, I want it to stay fresh, right? I don't want people to get bored of it. I don't want it to become something which drags on, because then at the end of the day, the whole anything's possible in Dubai, the social experiment side of it is just gone. And that's true. I want to keep it fresh, fun and light.
I think all of this only works till the hype is there.
Yeah.
Once the hype dies down, then it's just like, people are not bothered and they don't want to see this go through.
Exactly.
But I think now it's at its peak.
I won't say it's at its peak. I would say the peak.
It's going,
It's going up. Like,
on the upward trajectory.
exactly. When I can get myself, as I said, a Ferrari, a Camel, or whatever, I think it'll peak. It'll peak.
Cool.
Should we get into this trading?
I think it's a great idea. However, at the same point, I'm not sure how many people can get into the space at once, because it'll dilute the market type of thing.
Oh,
Well,
he
there
just
will be
doesn't
these-
want us to give him competition.
Are you guys?
We can trade on the show.
I think you guys would absolutely destroy it if you traded on the show. You've got a huge platform, right?
The thing is, what I've seen though is that it's a commitment. Like it's a great idea, and Simran and I have lots of great ideas, but then we never follow through.
Oh, that's
the
we
thing.
will. I think we should.
That's a really good point. Like, for instance, looking at this, I've been thinking about it for a little while, right? But it's how do you get off the couch? How do you stop procrastinating? How do you really start moving forward? And that's been a big thing for me over the years. So actually taking the first step and doing something is quite a achievement from my own perspective. So wherever it goes from there, I'm pretty stoked.
You're gonna become a legend at the end of this if it goes through and you get that house on the palm.
The legendary status isn't so much.
No, like people are gonna come to you for like trader insights on trading and trading on social media. Like you're gonna.
That would be nice to be a subject matter expert, wouldn't it?
I mean, that could be your new hustle. But give people just a tiny bit of background about you. So, guys, we actually have not only a trader on the show, but a man behind Talabat Communications.
I wouldn't say behind Talabat Communications.
Oh, no.
No, I do work for Talabat, and it's a really, really amazing company to work for. We've just won Great Place to Work in UAE, in Bahrain, and in Qatar. So I think we're the only tech company in the whole region that won those awards in more than one kind of city location. And Great Place to Work is all about what your employees say about you, right? So it's a pretty amazing thing to have won. It's a very, very special place to work.
And finally, you've kind of touched on it once or twice in terms of like the bigger purpose is that anything can happen in Dubai.
Yeah.
Do you truly believe that you can level up to a house on the palm?
100%. So for me, I truly, truly believe that. I think there's so many opportunities. For instance, a number plate went for 35 million dirham the other night for an amazingly beautiful cause. But at the same point, I think there's the value there's the perceived value in what you can trade. But then there's also, I think the American dream's gone, right? There's no more American dream. People look at Dubai, people come to Dubai, people come here for that anything's possible. It's the Dubai dream now. So it's something that I'm really, really sold into. Me, myself, two beautiful girls and a lovely, lovely wife. And I'm very, very fortunate to have those people in my life. And at the same time, Dubai has afforded me such fantastic opportunities, and I want to give something back.
That's so exciting.
I 100% agree with the Dubai dream.
Your family is just gonna, I mean, worship when you get that house on top.
And I think the rest of the city will be like, wow, that is incredibly inspirational.
Traders are
Leveling up. We wish you all of the luck. We're going to follow your journey. It's super exciting to kind of be here with you at the very beginning, we believe, and we cannot wait to see the camels, the Ferraris, and eventually the house on the palm. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to you guys being with me on the journey.
Of course. Thank you so much, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you all for watching. You can watch us same time, same place tomorrow.
See ya.